Hello, everybody, and I'm back with the alphabetti spaghetti challenge. As you can see, I did have a completely different idea for the recent video. It was just going to be a season review because I thought the season was finished completely. But there is a European Places playoff semi-final against SKN St. Polten, which I think is obviously to get European places for these teams. So there could be a possibility that I end up in Europe from this. So yeah, I'm just going to show you this game, crack into it. With Bosnia and Herzegovina, I might change that up and show you both the Scotland games as well. With being English and living in England, I think it will make sense really. I missed the Belarus game out and a few other different games and friendlies and stuff, but I didn't think they were applicable. So yeah, I'll just talk a bit about that, and then we'll probably do the European playoffs till when we get to a stage where we either get to the final and win it, or we get knocked out today. And then obviously after that, then I'll probably just do the season overview and do that, and then show you the international games in the next few videos. And then obviously the start of the season and the transfers that I've done with Wolfsberger AC. So let's crack into it. Against SKN St. Polten, is it? Polten? I don't know if you say it Polten. It might have a weird thingy to it. One of our players is in the Euros, under 21 Euros. I don't know why Bannenberg is at the back and Eisenhuth. That must mean a few of our players have gone on international duty and a few other different things, because there are only two centre backs at the moment. Okay then. So a few of our centre backs might be in it. I'm not kind of happy with this team really now. I don't think Sabic is here. I think the tournament might be going on or something. No, Sabic is there. He's going up front instead of Freude. Stayart can stay on the wing. Yeah, and I'm going to go for that, I think. I did use a suggested squad, but it looks like I've literally got no centre-backs at the club at the moment. Muller's in the midfield. Who's the other player who plays midfield? He's not even here at the minute. Okay, let's put Bernoga onto the bench. Bernoda, not Bernoga. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to go with this team this game. It's not the normal team that I would be playing. There's Jacques in goal, Berak, Berenberg, Eisenhuth, Rog. That's where Eisenhuth usually plays in the midfield. Muller, Steger, Stayart, Sangare, Verstraeten and Sabic. That's going to be the team for this game. It's probably quite a very young team, to be perfectly honest. Both the defenders are pretty young as well. I think Ballenberg's a youth player. But yeah, you got to do what you got to do. Tim Amlo, I don't think has come back as of yet. He's still out on loan. But I am going to be keeping him as first team next season. I don't think I'm going to send him out on loan again. The team doesn't really have much money. I've got some players coming in as well next season, so there might be a bit more squad depth, which are already pre-signings. So yeah, let's just do that. Say I've got faith in the lads, and then yeah, let's just go from there really, and then crack on with things. So let's be having you against SKN St. Polten. See how we do in this game. Rog to Sangare, Verstraeten's on the ball, fires it just wide. Good start to the game. Sorry, I've not been uploading recently. My life's just been kind of chocker with appointments and with my physiotherapy for my hip and a load of other different things. So I've not been uploading as mostly as I recently did, because I've just been trying to keep on top of things, usually at home, and obviously doing my physio and stuff takes a lot out of me. And I've been going through some other stuff, so I've just not been uploading recently. And Sabic is on the ball for Stratton. Come on, lads, for Stratton. Stienga, it's gone in, but I think it's going to be given. No, it's an own goal. That's all right. Deflected in off a defender. This is good at the moment. This is what we like to see. Yeah, but I've just been going through a lot at the moment. I've been very chocker busy with a load of different things. But I have been trying to upload at least one video a week, if the possibility, sometimes more if I've got the time to do it. So yeah, just cracking on with this episode today. It's different type of plans. It's what I had because I didn't realise that there was a playoff places, because I don't understand the rules in Austria, because this is the first time ever on Football Manager I've managed away from England, really. I went to Spain one year and did a random save with Real Sociedad, back when they had a lot of good players there. Probably back in Football Manager, 2014 or something along those lines, and they just equalised through Carlos Barrios. But yeah, but it's been fun. It's been interesting. If anybody's been watching the save, it's been interesting at the club. I did have another save, Port-to-Prem, but I'm just mainly focusing on this one because I'm enjoying it more. So that's my personal opinion. I've just been enjoying this save more. It's different. It's quirky. It's a completely different league I've never been in before. The club badge of this team is incredible. So yeah, and the name's great as well. So we'll just go from there. Pump the fists again. See what that does. No one's really particularly bad. Defenders have been okay, seems though it's a second degree defence. Rodgers on the ball, fires it to Savic. Savic is put it in the back of the net. He's hit and miss, Savic, really. He's decent and he's a good player, but he's just hit and miss. He's just freaking. He either scores or he doesn't. There's no like in between with him. There's no like, oh, he gives assists and whatever else. So yeah, let's go for it. Steyar's not playing great, but then he doesn't really play great a lot of the time. Barak's not playing fantastic either. Steger's on the yellow card as well, but he is playing decent. I think the first two subs, take Steger off and put somebody else on that left wing. Put Freuder on that left wing because he does usually play well there, and then take the left back off because he's not playing great. And then put on the Grand on the left, yeah. I know he can't particularly play there, but he can learn. He's young, he can learn how to play there. Why am I taking Carlos Barrios off? Because he's not my player. And then I think I'm going to take Steger off. I know he's playing good, but he's booked. I think Football Manager had the mare there, seems though Carlos Barrios plays for the other team and not my team. So I don't know why it's telling me to take him off. It's 2-1 to me. Verstratten's on the corner. Fires it in. Bannenberg tried to head it. Freud is on the ball. He's running through everybody. It's a good little piece of play that. Could have crossed it in, to be perfectly honest, and we may have scored. The team is very tired, but I think we're coming away with a 2-1 win, and we could be going to the playoff final. Fingers crossed, touch wood. Legrand kicks it up. No one's on the ball. They're on the counter. Don't score a goal now, please. Not to me. Oh. We can't see out games with this team. 92nd bloody minute. Barrios just fires a ball over the top. The team's tired. And then Lemmer just fires it in. Does it go straight to penalties or does it go to extra time? That's what I want to know. If it goes to extra time, am I allowed another sub? Right, let's pump the fists. Right, and then let's see if I'm allowed an extra sub, but I don't know who I'd take off. I'll probably put Bartoshini on if I'm allowed an extra sub. Nope, I'm not allowed any extra subs. Or the only sub I'm allowed is if my goalkeeper gets injured and I ain't got a goalkeeper on the bench, so this should be fun. Alright, okay then. I just got to do what I do, really. See what happens. Gonna encourage the lads. See if that does anything. It's cheered everybody up. We've not done anything for the whole first half of extra time, which is fantastic. Right, I'm gonna do start the second half. It looks like we're going to penalties at the moment. Demand more. Oh, Sangare's on the ball. Oh no, Harper's tackled him. No, Rodgers won it back. Sangare, Muller, Bernoda. No, he's passed the ball away. Okay, Bannenberg's won it. Legrand's fired it up to Savic. He's lost the ball. Muller's back on it. Rodgers on the ball. Rodgers to Sangare. Sangare to Verstraeten. Savic for Stratton. Unlucky, lad. Unlucky. Come on. We can do this. See, the defence has played pretty well, in my personal opinion. And Savic has played well. We just I've not done anything. I've not done anything. Come on, demand more. Nope. What do I do here? How do I stand over it to the assistant? We've got the 3 best ones on it there, and then after that, there's not really anybody who's great. I'm quite confident in the first 3, but then after that, I don't think we're going to do well. And Odin Legrand is like 18, 17 years old. Pump fists, no. No jester. Make sure you have no regrets, let's say that. Penalties, here we come. Lodge with the first penalty. One of the best players all season, and he's fired straight at the keeper. Fantastic. Come on, keeps. No. Muller's on it. Runs up. Shoots it. Back of the net. Come on, keeps. Come on. Didn't save it again. Come on, lads. First Stratton. The young right midfielder. Bosses it bottom corner. Come on, keeper. Come on. No. That the right way. Didn't save it. Eisenhuth. Centre midfielder. Come on, Eisenhuth. Friggin' good penalty. Come on, keeps. Berkey's on it for them. Come on. No, dived the wrong way. Think we're going out on penalties. Because the keeper has to save the last penalty. We have to score this one. Legrand, the youngster, come off the bench. Come on, son. Keeper saved it. Unlucky, lads. We played well, but I've turned this team around. Yeah, I'm going to say that. I am pleased with the performance. I have turned this team around, and if I start this team next year, I think we would end up in a promotion side of things. I am quite gutted that we did lose that game, to be perfectly honest. But you got to do what you got to do. I don't know what that will mean for us, because I don't know how the rules work. What is it? Just a semi-final, and then a final. There's a final as LASK and SK and St. Polten. But if I go onto the rules in the relegation group, I go into the European Places playoff and I get 76 grand. But then the winner qualifies for the final, the winner qualifies for the European Places final, and the Championship. European Places final, European Playoffs Places final, Euro Cup playoff. Okay, Champions League group stage, Champions League qualifying round, second qualifying round, they're in the Euro Cup 2 second qualifying round, and in the playoff. So then what do you get if you win the playoff then? Just so I look for the future. Okay, so one team qualifies for the Champions League group stage, one team qualifies for the Champions League third qualifying round, one qualifies for the Euro Cup playoff, one qualifies for the Euro Cup 2 third qualifying round. Winner of the Austrian Premier Division European Places playoff final, league positions, and lost to your Premier Division Championship game. Okay, I kind of understand the rules a little bit, but I think I'm just going to go into things, and then it might be a season review in the next game. I don't know. Let's just forward it up a little bit. See if I can fast forward a little bit and continue and see if it is. As you can see, I'm playing Scotland in 3 days, so that's probably going to be the next video. I was going to leave it till England versus Northern Ireland, but I'll show you one of the Scotland games and then I'll skip the second Scotland game. Just to have a bit of nostalgia, because I'm obviously from England and playing Scotland is quite interesting, I think. Yeah, there we go. Let's do the season review whilst we're here. Well, it's the end of the season review. I'll do through everything in this video to make it a little bit longer. So this is the season review. Right, so the new arrivals, when it decides to load. There we go. So the board is delighted to get Peter Oberstein for 100k. There's a little more, mainly due to the cup playing so little for the player. Eisenhuth was one of our better players. First Stratton, they signed, I think, from somebody else. I didn't bring him in. He was already here. I signed him. They weren't really delighted with it. I also signed Bruinoida, but they feel like it wasn't, their wage is too high, and I think I signed Baumeister, but I'm not too sure. I think a lot of these were my signings, but he's been great for us. But then unfortunately, he got injured for a long period of time, and he was from my old team in FC Liefering. I have been them before. Yes, I think it was. That was the team I was at. I signed him from them. Yeah, we did finish 7th. As you can see, we were joint points with 6th, but they had a better goal difference, and we were 1 point off of getting to 5th. So, and when I came here, we were 9th, and I did turn the season around. So yeah, Euro Cup second, they were already in it. They got knocked out in the 4th qualifying round to FC Sion, and then the Austrian FA Cup, they got knocked out in the 3rd round by I think it's Austria Vienna. Moments to remember, any of them on mine? Why is it just not continuing? Austrian FA Cup, I wasn't here. Premier Division, yeah, that I think I did that when we beat them 3-0. And the goal of the season goes to Freude. Finances, everything's probably down. Sangari is the best player at the club. Steger, yeah, I can understand that. That's 4 out of 5 best players. Steger's okay, but I don't think he's great, to be perfectly honest. This is the best team. Lukasic in net, who I let leave and sold. Dante at left back, who I sold and replaced with a different left back. Bex and Baumgartner at the back. I think Bex was on under 21 international duty. I agree with both of them. Roger at right back. Muller and Steger in the midfield. But he didn't really play for me because I signed a different centre midfielder in January. And then Freuder on the left, Sangari and Verstraete on the right, and Savic up front. I kind of agree with a lot of that, to be perfectly honest. Accolades, I didn't win anything. Fans player of the season was Rog, I agree with that. Young player of the season, Sangare. Sign of the season, Bustin. Goal of the season, Freude. Top goal scorer, Savic. Most assists, Sangare. Most player of the match awards, Dominic Baumgartner. Highest average rating, Rog. And most passes completed, Ives and Hugh. Most assists by a player in the season, Sangare. I broke a record there. And youngest ever player was Mario Colina at 16 years and 25 days. Competition awards, I don't think we'll finish anything. And yeah, that's pretty much the season review, really. I don't really need to know about any of this because I probably won't recognise any of the players in there. But I think Baumgartner's gone into there and whatever else, and Rodgers, best 11. I'm not really bothered about that. Let's go through a few different things. Club vision and expectations for this season. Develop players using the club's youth system, work within the wage budget, sign players to sell a profit. Minimum 2-year contracts for first team players, mid-table finish, and then continue becoming an established Premier Division team. So that's not too bad. I'm going to accept that current vision. Squad dynamics is pretty decent. End of season meeting, I'm just going to say go for mid-table. Playoffs. Mid-table finish. This exactly. Yeah, say that. Thanks everyone. Happy days. Go enjoy your season off. That's the new team report, which I don't kind of really agree with. I don't know who Feldhaus is. Is he in the first team? No, he's in the second team. Okay. And Rog. And then the keeper is Lejak, who's in there at the moment. Okay. Squad of end season rebate. That's St. Polten. That's improved quality. What I will do is I'll just run through the squad depth pretty quickly. I think I've established I definitely need a striker for next season. I definitely need a backup attacking midfielder. Codro's improved quite a lot. I've got a winger coming in on the right, so Bertoscini is probably going to get sold. Freuder and Steyer I am happy with, but I would like a better left winger if I'm perfectly honest, and a better striker. The centre midfielders I'm pretty happy with. And I've got another centre midfielder coming in. I'll run through that in a minute. Barak and Al Bustin, I'm happy with it. Left back and Amlo can cover there as backup. The centre backs I'm happy with. And Barak can go in the centre as well. Right backs I'm happy with having Rog and Legrand there. Legrand's a good youngster if I show you him. Legrand's 18 years old, Belgian. He's constantly improving. He has got 3-star potential now, but he is improving all the time and he does look okay. I've got better players in the reserves, but I'll have a look. Amlo looks decent. Baron Beckier, he's not great, but he has got really good potential, and he's 20. So yeah, I think I'm going to stick with the same tactic because it's done me well this season, and Berenberg did play well. I've got a first and second goalkeeper. If I was going to say, I'll probably improve the goalkeeper if I can to the best of my ability. The only problem is, if we're going to finances, we're already massively over on the wage budget. We'll throw that into there and just get some more stuff into there. We're already massively over on the wage budget. We're what, £7 grand on the wage budget? It's going up to 89 grand, so we're already over on it anyway. And then yeah, that's about it really. I have got a few players coming in at the start of next season. These are the players who are coming in. Some players are going out, I think. That's not my striker, is it? No. The players I'm signing in. I think Mohammadi is going out, and he's on like 625, so that's going to knock that off it. And then I've got Subasic coming in, who's a centre mid, Albert and Igabon Kwayu. Obviously, Albert's the other right winger, so I'm planning to get rid of Bertatini. And then obviously, centre mids wise, I'm pretty happy with what I've got now. But if there's anybody who's pretty old in there and I don't want to keep any longer, or who isn't good enough, then I think I will move them on. My strikers I'm quite happy with, apart from Fence, because Fence isn't really great, to be honest. I think I may get rid of him, since he's on 1.4k, and he isn't fantastic. Stay out, stay in, but he doesn't really play attacking midfielder. Codro can stay in the first team for now, because he's good as a backup all-round attacking mid. But I've got another attacking midfielder coming in, so we'll probably play more on the wing. Christian's a good youngster who's 18 and he's got good potential. Sabic has played pretty decent this season. I could do with a better striker, but I don't think I need a backup. Reich's 19 and got good potential. I think I could get rid of Fenks because I don't really need him, to be perfectly honest. And then, yeah, that's about it, really. Centre midfields I'm probably going to keep. And then I've got another one coming in as well. Ziedler's a centre back anyway, who's a backup. Why is he not on this? He is. Ziedler's a backup centre back there. I'm happy with my centre backs with having three first teamers. Three first teamers. Amlo was a backup, and then two youngsters coming through. I've got two really good left backs. I've got a decent right back. Amlo's probably going to play more centre back than he is left back, to be perfectly honest. Al Busting can also play centre back, which I'm going to re-add him into there. So I've got a few good centre backs in there. I've got a few other good players who are in there. So Al Busting can play centre back. Roger's mainly a right back. Legrand can play right back, but I do want him to try and learn how to play left back. So I think the only places I really need to probably improve is maybe the left and the right wing and get a decent striker in. But I'm probably going to have to sell before I can bring people in. And Sangari's contract's out of thingy anyway. So I'll just go from there. So yeah, that's the episode really, guys. So thank you very much for watching, and goodbye!